Pidge is a logistics technology company. Our intent has been to bring the convenience of logistics optimization at an end-to-end level to businesses of all sizes and all stages. So when we started by building Pidge, when we said that, okay, we have to build this technology that's going to be usable by different kinds of businesses, by our own delivery network as well, we needed to make sure that we had a scalable, reliable, secure infrastructure to start all of this on. So if I just had a bullet point those, costs had to be visible. I understand that when you start, you discover your stack, you figure out what you need. But for us, we needed to make sure that what we were putting in, we were actually able to see what it was outputting. Second, again, we wanted to focus more time on solving the core problems, the core propositions. So we didn't want to get distracted by having to worry about DevOps and on-prem servers and managing data, everything independently and individually. So the entire cloud suite of solutions became very relevant there. Third, security. I mean, at the end of the day, we are dealing with data from our own, whatever we generate ourselves, plus what our integrated partners and customers push through to us. So making sure that we are handling it correctly, we are handling it in a compliant way. And again, we're allowing for it to be dependable was a key component. Our commitment internally has been to continue to invest in technology solutions that grow that scalability, grow that resilience, grow that security, and grow the efficiency of the business. So for example, for our computational problems, we've completely adopted the AWS serverless stack. All of that is built on Lambda. For the scalability of our applications as a whole, we've containerized them. They're deployed on ECS. So there's no challenge as we continue to grow. Security, as I mentioned, was key. So whether it's the encryption that's natively available or the usage of KMS, the key management system, across our applications, and then again meta security with CloudTrail and GuardDuty. So when we were choosing to be cloud first, when we were born in the cloud, our decision to actually move forward with AWS versus some of the other cloud providers came down to the fact that AWS had better than industry solutions and just a vast variety of services and options that may not be available with other providers. But for me, the single biggest benefit of working with AWS has been the level of partner and interaction support that we've had. I appreciate that the AWS team genuinely cares about my problem. I break those down in 3 buckets. First is what I would expect. So that's my uptime, that's my cost predictability. The second bucket is the one that matters the most as we scale as a business. That's the variable cost of any processing. So our ability to put more load on our AWS services, or our ability to move between services, so that with every incremental dollar of revenue, the incremental cost of processing, even if it's fractions of a cent, just continues to reduce. The third one, which is a little bit more subjective in nature, but still important, is the time efficiencies for both the directly and indirectly impacted folks. For the directly impacted, whether it's our DevOps team or our developers, how much time are they able to save in actually implementing solutions rather than R&Ding or managing infra is a key, constantly monitoring metric for me. And the other side of it, the indirectly affected folks, whether it's the billing teams or the management teams or the RCA teams, are they able to make their own work more efficient by having access to AWS's console, by having access to AWS's visibility on infrastructure? The more that these things are automated, the more that these things are visible in front of us, the stronger it allows us to build, the fewer distractions it keeps as we continue to solve our core problems of logistics and efficiencies.